Have you ever been rolling down the freeway and you pull up behind this car and it's got the muffler dragging on the road? It can be a little exciting and particularly embarrassing for the driver. And over the years working on these old Mercedes, I've replaced lots of different parts, but the good old rubber exhaust hanger has to be probably #1 on my list in terms of how many of these I have replaced on hundreds of cars. And you know, this 300 SEL 3.5 of mine does not get driven a lot. And I've noticed that if you have a car sit for a long time, these tend to deteriorate faster than if you have a regular daily driver. But it is something you need to look at probably every year when you do an inspection on your car. You want to look at these hangers. Now this one, you can see this one's totally broken off. The ones in here are starting to crack. And okay, you say, well, I don't do my own work, I need to take this. No, you do not need to take this into a mechanic to replace these. This is something, if you've not done any work on a car before, you can replace these rubber hangers. We call them donuts. We call them rubber donuts. That's kind of a term we use. Oh, I'm going to have to replace the donuts in my car. You know, I like donuts, but I gave up eating donuts a few years ago because I don't think they're particularly healthy, but I haven't given up on these donuts. I keep dealing with these all the time. So this is just a little video tip. You know, if you have an older Mercedes, you haven't looked at those exhaust hangers or donuts in a while, do it. Just get under the car, you can lean down with a flashlight. Most of them have a couple forward and a couple aft here. And when you go to change them, you know, look at that one. That one we can just look at the extent, and it's, a lot of people say, well, you got a cheap aftermarket, this one still has the Mercedes part number on it. So it doesn't have anything to do, you know, with where they're made. It's more how old they are and the environment that they're exposed to. When you put these donuts on, this one here is fairly easy to put on because it's not spread far apart. But this little tool here, this is a radiator hose pick tool, helps to remove radiator hoses, and it can be a really handy tool when you go to put these exhaust hangers on. You can just roll this up like this onto the top of that upper hook and then just twist it over and pop it into place like that. And there we have a new hanger installed and probably good for a couple more years. So I hope you enjoyed that tip. We have these particular tools. These are very handy tools for lots of different things other than just getting stuck radiator hoses off. And we carry a number of different types of exhaust hangers on our website.